Hello, so let's start with Specimen paper 2022, paper 1, A level physics. Question number 1. It says that which is not a reasonable estimate? Electric current in a fan heater, mass of an adult person, maximum speed of an Olympics runner. D is the appropriate answer. So question number 2 says that which expression is same as the base unit of a pressure. So pressure is basically force over area, force is ma, and mass into distance over time square divided by area, which is d square. So distances cancel, so mass over distance into time square. C is the appropriate answer. So question number 3 says that what is the value of n for this expression? It is velocity is k, change in pressure over density. K is dimensionless, so pressure is force over area. So this could be reduced to Fd over kg, and then it can be reduced to kg meter square over second square. So this can be reduced to meters over second whole square. The kg cancels out with the kgs, and this becomes meter over second equals meter over second whole square raised to the power n. So basically meter over second 2n equals 1 and n becomes half. So A is the appropriate answer. Question number 4 is that what is momentum? It's a vector, power is scalar, and temperature is also a scalar. So in the next question it says that a girl throws a ball vertically upwards. It takes a time of 3.2 seconds to return to her hand. What is the initial speed? Initial speed is u. The final speed would be negative u. Acceleration is negative 9.81 and time of flight is 3.2. Just apply v equals u plus 80 and you will get u to be 7.85. Question number 6 says that velocity versus time graph is given. What is the average velocity of the journey shown by the graph? So the average velocity is basically the total displacement over total time. The total displacement over here is positive 30 and over here it's negative 30. So 30 minus 30 divided by total time, it becomes 0. So B is the appropriate answer. Question number 7 says that an acceleration of free fall is 0.66. The object is 6 Newton on Earth. So W is equals to mg. We can find m, which is 6 by 9.81. What would be the weight of object on Pluto? So W is equals to 6 by 9.81 into the acceleration on Pluto, which is 0.66. So the answer would be A, 0.4 newtons. So question number 8 says that it's a question of 2D momentum, and it says that what are the speeds of v1 and v2. So we apply on horizontal vectors initial sum of momentum before equals after. So from here we get v1 equals v2, and from the vertical we get momentum before equals momentum after, before it's 0. So v1 is 8 meters per second, which is same as 9.2, sorry, so it's 9.2 meters per second. It's same. So question number 9 says that an object is dropped from t is equals to 0, air resistance is significant, a graph is plotted of height against height above the ground, speed of the object, and magnitude of the resultant force. So the acceleration, and then it decreases to 0. So this seems to be the graph of force, resultant force. This seems to be the graph of velocity as it has reached terminal velocity, and this seems to be the graph of height. So C is the appropriate answer. So question number 10 says that an object hangs by mean of two cords. The object is in equilibrium, F1, F2. The object weighs 10 Newton. There is a negligible friction between cord and the cord. What are the values of theta? Angle theta is 90. If the object is in equilibrium, so the equilibrium triangle must follow. The triangle must follow each other. So making the rectangle, it makes a right angle triangle. So the forces must follow the Pythagoras theorem. So square root of 8 square plus 6 square makes up 100. So either it's C or D. Now from C or D, we need to see that where is the object tending to. It's tending to the force F2, so that means that force F2 is greater than force F1. So C is the appropriate answer. Question number 11 says that which force is caused by the difference in the hydrostatic pressures? Because of the hydrostatic pressures, upthrust is caused. So question number 12 says that a power of 1400 kg is traveling up a road. The horizontal road at constant speed of 25. The car travels at a slope of 2 degree. What is the useful output power of the car's engine when the car is traveling up the slope? When it is traveling horizontally, the power was 30 kilowatt. When it's traveling along the slope, it will need to produce an additional power, which would be along the slope of the weight, which is 14,000 sine of 2, the force component. So multiplied by the velocity, because power is force into velocity, would make up 12 kilowatts. So the total useful output power would be 30 plus 12 kilowatts, so that would become 42 kilowatts. So C is the appropriate answer. So question number 13 says that then objects were in a circular object which shows the resultant force and the resultant torque. About the resultant force, the forces in the x direction have a value, they are not nullifying, so it's non-zero, and the resultant torque 45 and 45 are making a couple, so they are making it rotate clockwise direction. So A is the answer. The both are non-zero. So question number 14 says that a horizontal uniform bridge is 12 meter long and weighs 4000 newtons. So the center of gravity is 4000 newton. Rests on supports X and Y. A man on weighs 600 newton stands a distance 4 meter from support X. It stands from 4 meter. What is the upward force in the footbridge from support X? So we need to find this force F. So just take pivot Y and apply clockwise moment equals anti-clockwise moment, and F becomes C. So question number 15 says that a metal block has mass 750 grams. Magnesium makes up 60%, so 60% means 0.6 of 750, and the remaining 40% is copper, so that means 0.4 of 750. So we have the masses of magnesium and copper. The density of magnesium is given, density of copper is given. We need to find the density of the block. The density of that's a question of a composite density. So the total density is total mass over total volume. The total mass is given to us, which is 750 grams, and the total volume could be found from volume as mass over density. We have the individual masses, we have the individual densities, we just need to add them up, and the answer is a 2.5. Question number 16 says that a man climbs slowly at a steady rate, so the kinetic energy is constant to the top of a ladder, changing to gravitational potential energy. Basically, what are the mean energy changes? So basically his chemical energy is converting to potential energy. Kinetic is not possible, so that's not the answer. So A is the problem. So question number 17 says that a bead is released from P, and at Q, it's this condition, height is 40 centimeters, speed is 1.4. What is the height h? So at P we only have the mgh, at Q we have the kinetic energy half m 1.5 square mg 14 to 10 upon negative 2. Just equal them, so we get height to be 0.45 meters. C is the appropriate answer. So question number 18 says that a mass have been provided with a gravitational potential energy of EP and kinetic energy increases EK. What is the average input power? So the input power average would be the total energy, where total time, the total energy supplied is EP plus EK, and the total time is T. So D is the appropriate answer. Do like and subscribe my channel for more videos. Thank you.